Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with CruiseTipsTV.com. We've been making videos to help cruisers for the last 10 years and we're super passionate about helping to teach you to pack in a less stressful way for your cruise. Whether you've cruised 0 times and you're getting ready for your first cruise, or whether you've been on a dozen cruises and you're just looking to up your game a little bit, we're hoping that this video will be great for you. Now, the funny thing is, we realize that over all of these years, we've made a ton of pack with me style videos. We'll link to a couple of our favorites down below. And they're really great for kind of following our process and watching us pack stuff and show the granular details of what we're packing. But what we've never really done is reveal our 9-step packing process. So today we're going to do just that so that you can apply these tips directly to your packing game. Now, before we get started, I want to let you know that we've put the list on our website so that you don't have to take notes or anything. You can just go directly to our website and take a look at the list. And you can also look at some of our packing lists on the website. We've got a couple of them linked there for you, and everything is going to be down in the description. So you ready for this? Let's start with step number 1. Step number 1 is to make that packing list. And that starts with checking your cruise line's prohibited items list to make sure you're not packing anything that you're not allowed to take, right? And then you want to check out the categories of packing items you need. You want that to be toiletries and medications. You want to do stateroom essentials. Then there's the big one, clothing. And here's where you're going to want to do swim, fitness, port day clothes, ship day clothes, dinner clothing, formal night clothing, embarkation clothing, debarkation clothing, and pajamas, and undergarments and shoes and hats and belts, things like that. Now, I know I'm going fast, so remember, you can look at the list. Then the next step is to decide how you want to pack. Are you a really light packer, like a carry-on only packer? Or are you an anything goes packer and you're going to take the biggest suitcase you can find? Just make sure that you have the luggage you need to support that packing style, and then borrow some luggage from a friend or buy what you need. Second, it's time to shop your list. Now, we've created an Amazon store dedicated to cruise travel essentials, everything from motion sickness essentials to what to pack in your shore day bag, you name it, it is there. But we also love going to places like dollar stores for inexpensive toiletry and accessory items. And we also shop at discount stores like TJ Maxx and Ross and Marshalls. And at those places, we buy luggage and clothing, stuff like that. Now, Target and Walmart are really good places to shop for travel-sized toiletries. Step 3 is to lay out the clothing you think you want to pack and make sure things match and coordinate. And then try on anything you haven't worn in the last few months just to make sure it still fits comfortably. Nothing is worse than getting on the ship and feeling like, ugh, I don't like the way this feels. Next step is to put foldable items into packing cubes and set hanging items aside in a corner of your closet. Now, once you've done that, if possible, wait a few days or even a week, and then go back and look at everything again. Review everything you've packed, look at your choices, and ask yourself the following questions. Have you overpacked? Do you love the items that you packed? And will you reach for those items? The next step is to pack your suitcase and pack your embarkation day bag. This is the fun part. Well, for some people. Some people don't think it's fun at all. Start by placing heavier items at the bottom of your suitcase to create better balance. And then make sure that if you're flying, you check the weight of your bag. The cruise lines do not care how much your bags weigh, but the airlines probably do. Lastly, affix your cruise line luggage tags to your suitcase just before you head to the port. All right, now let's take a deep breath and back up for just a second and remember what's important here. You're going on a cruise. It's going to be so fun. It's time to relax and have fun. And remember, folks, you need your passport, your boarding documents, your medications, your loved ones. Anything else that you forget in an emergency can be purchased in the embarkation port, on the ship, or in a port of call. So try to remember that and take a deep breath when you're going through this process, because it's very easy to think, I have to pack everything. And I mean, of course, we don't want to forget stuff, right? It's important to take it all with us so that we're not wasting money on expensive things like sunscreen and toiletries. But at the same time, you don't need to stress yourself out. So we hope this was helpful. We'd like to know where you're at in your packing journey, your travel packing journey, your cruise packing journey. Are you a new cruiser? What do you struggle with? If you're a seasoned cruiser, did any of these tips help you? What was your favorite step in the 9-step process? Comment below. Let us know how you're doing, friends. Don't forget to subscribe before you take off. And until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.